are two things I wish I could remove from the rap and entertainment industry. One are these 20 women versus one man videos that go viral every other week. And the other is the glorification of drug use in music. We're currently in an era if you ain't sipping, sniffing, or smoking, some people don't see your music as appealing. Of course, there are some exceptions, and Nardo Wick is one of them. Nardo has expressed his sobriety numerous times in interviews, so it's crazy that he's currently facing criticism. Let's get into this viral moment during his latest 50 versus 1 video. But first, welcome to the channel. Hey, hi, what's with it? I'm C, and I do rap and pop culture commentary. If you're into that, subscribe and hit the like button. One thing about it, you gonna see a 20 versus 1 video while scrolling through your social media timeline. If you're new to these videos, they are a massively popular YouTube series where rappers, content creators, and other public figures are invited to pretty much judge 20 women by asking and answering various questions during multiple rounds. And they usually have to narrow down one girl to pick at the end. Some of the funnier episodes include people like NLE Choppa, Charleston White, G Herbo, Krishan, and this latest one with Nardo Wick. Compared to many of these videos, Nardo was one of the nicest people that participated. You can tell during the challenge that he really didn't want to hurt many of the girls' feelings, especially the ones that he wasn't feeling. Even if he hit them with a no, he either called them pretty or gave them a compliment. Now, maybe it's just me, or perhaps the host of these games tell the ladies to be assertive, but some of these chicks were hella aggressive. And Nardo is laid back. He don't really say too much. So the secondhand embarrassment from him turning some of them down was hilarious. But I guess when you have the opportunity to potentially get with a rapper or anyone who is a public figure that has money or clout, and this is your one shot, you gonna go all out to leave a lasting impression. And another girl certainly left one, a viral cringe impression. During the second round, she asked Nardo if he drank liquor, and after saying that he wasn't really into drinking, other than special occasions, maybe with his moms, the girl proceeded to ask about drugs. And after asking him if he was a lame dude, which he humbly agreed to being, it was all around awkward and sparked a lot of controversy in relation to drugs and music. If you watch any of Nardo's interviews, you know that he doesn't really indulge in anything. In 2022, he opened up about being around drugs at an early age and explaining why he turned to the streets as a teenager. He told DJ Academics on his Off the Record podcast that his family exposed him to crack as early as 5 years old, with his mom really being in the streets and his dad serving. With a background like that, it's no wonder he sticks to keeping it clean. He even told this chick that you don't have to do all of that to have fun, something that's nearly unheard of in the rap game. I mean, there are a few other rappers like Ben Staples or Tyler the Creator that have proclaimed to be sober, but in my opinion, they have a certain look and demeanor where someone wouldn't see them as whack if they said they were sober. But most importantly, they wouldn't be on a 20v1. That's a video in itself though. When you look at Nardo Wick with his chill nature and his raspy voice, I can see many assuming that, he might be a sipper or the stoner type. And maybe that's the point, right? It's one thing to promote a sober lifestyle while pushing it fully into your music after you indulged in substances and rapped all about it, because then you turn into someone like Chance the Rapper and potentially fall off. Because your fans no longer resonate with you. But when you keep it real from the jump like Nardo, one, you'll have fans that don't even really care about your personal preferences and instead just enjoy your music. And two, you'll have people who align with you simply because you ain't trying too hard. This situation kind of reminds me of Future. A while back, Nicki Minaj told Joe Budden during an interview about Future's truth when it comes to his raps about drugs and how it relates to his real life. In reality, not only is Future a lightweight and doesn't even do as much stuff as he raps about, but he told Nicki that he was afraid to admit to his fans that he stopped drinking lean because substance abuse and use in general has become such a core theme in his music, which carried over to his personal brand. And as much as he still raps about this stuff in almost every other song, I will say that he has diversified his lyrical content over the years. But he still sticks it in some songs that you never expect. Like Wait For You featuring Tim's, for example. It's a heartfelt track that talks about relationships, but here he is talking about he's vulnerable when he does pills, when he's loaded, he keeps it real. But are you really keeping it real, Pluto? Anyways, Nardo Wick's stance on sobriety challenges stereotypes in the hip hop industry and hopefully influences future generations of artists and bands. Growing up in Jacksonville, Florida, he isn't shy to the street life and the world of violence and substance abuse that comes with it. But keep it real, do you think that rappers influence people to do things? Or is it all art and no one should take this seriously at the end of the day? Just listen to the songs. Let me know in the comments.